Hey guys, Sarah here from Free the Fat, answering in 3 minutes or less exactly what Free the Fat is and how it can help you. So, right now we're taught a model that you have to work out more than you eat. And that works fine and well if your system is healthy, and it works really well for the teenagers and the early 20s. Unfortunately, we have a corrupted food supply that has a bunch of pesticides and GMO weirdness in it, and our body doesn't know what these hydrogenated fats are, or trans fats are. So there's a lot more that we need to detox. And those of us that are in cities end up having even a bigger burden when we're breathing in exhaust from cars or pesticides or plastics in our food. There's just a tremendous amount of burden on our liver, and that stops our liver from making the master antioxidant glutathione. And glutathione is necessary because anytime there's a metabolic process, any oxidative stress, anytime we digest a big meal or work out really hard or have a really stressful encounter, the byproduct is oxidative stress. And that's okay as long as there's enough antioxidants present, or we're sleeping enough, or we're sweating out those toxins to get rid of all that oxidative stress. When that oxidative stress builds up in the brain, you get Alzheimer's. When it builds up in the body, you get inflammation and you get tired mitochondria, tired adrenals. So this protocol looks at our modern day living, our modern day stressful pace, our modern day corrupted food supply. The fact that we don't value rest as a culture, that none of us are getting enough sleep. We're certainly not getting sleep with our normal circadian rhythm of being in bed by 9:30 or 10 o'clock and getting all that magic of human growth hormone and liver cleaning and body and brain rebooting. Like kind of the cleaning crew shows up from 10 p.m. till midnight. It's a really crucial time, and very few of us are in bed at that time. We've got a lot going on, and we have a culture that tells us that we're not good enough if we're not constantly producing and doing. So this protocol looks at some things that do work to increase the full hormone, lower the hungry hormone, keep our natural endorphins high so we feel good, so we don't look to food as a stimulation. It deals with amino acids that we can give our brain so that we don't reach for sugar, when to eat sugar in the day versus when to eat proteins and fats, how healthy fats, and a lot of them, are actually brain food and will keep us from grabbing toxic sugar, what sugar does to the body, how much sugar is in our food supply, and the stress that it causes on the body that we really can't afford because we're already under so much stress in so many different arenas. So this is a protocol to walk yourself lean, sleep yourself lean. There's even a relaxation, orgasm, deep breath, oxygenation, sweat, dancing. All of these things will get you to a state of being able to release and free your fat. Your fat cells are what hold on to your toxins. So if your body can't filter it out, and unfortunately detoxification is a two-step process where it has to convert it from fat soluble into water soluble so that you can pee or poop it out. And a lot of different cofactors, different vitamins have to be present for that to work. And that's not happening for a lot of us, so we're not converting it into the water soluble form. We're not peeing and pooping it out, so it just recirculates in our system. And when the body realizes it's not going to get converted, it shoves it into fat cells. And the fat cells become the safety cubby. Well, of course, the body's not going to burn off our protective cubbies. It doesn't want to re-release those toxins into our system. So, as you can imagine, we now hold on to stubborn fat because we have these toxins there, and the toxins are worse for us than the fat. So the body goes, well, let's do the least of the two evils. And we're all carrying around all this unfortunate fat. That's not even looking into the fact that cortisol, the stress hormone, keeps our body in fight or flight protection mode, fight or flight, survival protection mode. So it keeps on a layer of protective fat that we may need in the future because it's in emergency mode. So the protocol looks at getting your thyroid healthy, which is your energy center right here. It works on getting our stress down, so you don't have to do all this crazy dieting. You can actually get to eat a lot more delicious fat, a lot of water. You get to sleep. You get to come back into balance so that your body naturally burns and releases fat. I hope that's helpful in getting you to a little familiar with what Free the Fat is all about. We want to relax, release, and free the fat. Have a wonderful day, guys.